Velkommen til aftens stream, mine damer og herrer. Welcome to tonight's stream. We're gonna have this stream in English because, well, I forgot. I'll be flying aviation, and aviation is, in general, in English. So, welcome everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream that I'm extremely excited about. But first, let's celebrate the first donation from Marcus Grøn with 50 Danish kroner. Thank you very much, Marcus, for the 50 Danish. Welcome, everybody. Tonight's flight will be going out from Fort Lauderdale, United States, into the island of St. Maartens to Princess Juliana Airport, which is actually a Dutch island. I think it's half Dutch, half something else. But we'll be flying into the Dutch side, and the thing about this specific airport is that it's quite a short runway with a lot of mountains and a lot of obstacle at the end. So that means that your approach going into Juliana Airport is extremely low, and I'm gonna show you the real one. So you know, guys know what we're gonna do. So take a look at this. This will be us later. Actually, we'll be flying for the same airline, Delta Airline. You'll be flying close to a beach on the approach. So that's pretty nice. Look how close you are to the people there. This is what we will be doing later. Look at this. How cool is that? And we'll be a Delta Airline flight. And we are already parked here in Fort Lauderdale. And we also have a pre-approved flight plan. So Fort Lauderdale in Miami, United States. I've done some of the startup procedures already to cut the flight a little bit. But yeah, let's get going. What I will do now is I will put in our flight plan for tonight. We already have a pre-approved flight plan. I don't know why they do that in America, but nice one. I'm a little bit confused. I haven't flown much in the States, so well, I think we'll be fine. So we have our departure from 10 left, and that'll be via the Snapper 2. And our pre-approved flight plan says the following. It says pre-departure clearance start. And then my call sign, squawk 0554, altitude, maintain 4,000, expect flight level 350, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 124.850, CTC 124.850 for taxi. Route approved, as filed, and then my flight route. Pre-departure clearance end. So, Fort Lauderdale, Lauderdale. Good evening. So yeah, Fort Lauderdale. So yeah, we have our it's gonna be the transition via Sumac. Let's go to our route. Sumac. Then we will be going on a Yankee 421 to Hackett. And then Yankee 290 to Slugo. And then we will be expecting Arnav into 10 via Ulba 1. And we don't have any transition, do we? We do. Slugo. Slugo transition. So let's activate that. Let's go into plan mode and see if everything looks the way we want it to look. Let's go to the next page. Looks pretty correct. Yeah, let's execute. Alternate destination. Nearest airport. Well, let's not do that yet. All right, let's have our... Let's get some numbers in our zero fuel rate tonight. We are flying in pounds, by the way, because we are in America. And damn, we're speaking English because aviation in general is in English. So that's what we're gonna do. Oh yeah, by the way, we will have our flight destination on here. Let me just set it up real quick. So you guys know where we are going. KFLL Tango November Charlie Mike. Call sign DAL 2844. Boom! There we go. Flight destination is on top. Everybody's happy about that? Hey, mess. So let's get some fuel numbers in here. We have our alternates extra 6.8 pounds of fuel in reserves. Our cost index tonight is 43. Our cruise altitude is 350. The average wind is 312. That is a very low wind today here in Miami. Trans altitude, as always in America, is 18,000, which is nice. I like that it's always the same. Makes everything a lot easier. Good afternoon. Is it okay that I'm speaking English, or people have problem understanding? All right, great. We'll have to look up some charts on this airport. And you guys can look with me if you want. I think it's a pretty big airport we have here. It's an international one. So you guys can see what we're dealing with here. This is the chart of the airport. We're at Terminal 1. We'll be departing from 10 left. We'll have actually, that is surprisingly short. Interesting. It's only 9,000 feet. 2.7 kilometers. That is pretty short. Way shorter than I thought. We'll still do a derate and a climb. Climb 1, climb 2, climb 1. We'll be taking off with flaps 5 setting. Or CG center of gravity 5.47 trim. We better start the APU already because I'm sweating my ass off here in Miami. Get the window heat going. Start the APU. We'll set our cruising altitude here, 350, flight level. Landing altitude, we'll do that once we are up in the air on our cruise. So right now we're just waiting for the APU to start. We have the old landing light system. And want to know something cool about this airplane? Look at this. This is all also moduled in the cabin. So all of these things and small notes and such. Look at this. Look at down here. Look how worn out this is. How cool is that? Toga button. So everything is worn out. Super cool. Super, super cool. You can speak Danish and English and VFR. Yes, exactly. Good idea, Noah. What aircraft is this? This is our Boeing 737-800 Delta Airlines. I don't know why these stairs are here, but they'll be gone momentarily once we start boarding the passengers, which we will soon enough. But first, the runway length was 9,000 feet. That is not correct. There we go. 9,000 feet. We have a dry. And we need to check the METAR information. It is Microsoft Flight Simulator that we're playing today. Let's get some METAR information. That is the weather. So KFLL METAR. We'll be having... The weather is a little bit cloudy. Actually, it's very, very warm. So let's get that air condition going. APU bleed, packs go. There we go. Air condition is going now. We can also get the yaw damper going now. Hello, Mikkel. I'm not even on the frequency yet. But the wind is 100 at 9 knots. Plus 33 degrees. And it's not a QNH. It's inch of mercury. So that is 3003. 119. So we have a direct wind going down the runway. There we have our V-speeds. 155 is our V2 speed. Our initial climb was cleared to 4,000. Controller's gone. Yep, I saw that. I did get a squad code though. Runway heading is 096. Probably faster to go the other way. No. We rotate 190. So Mikkel GSP is flying the Concorde. If you guys want to fly with us, you guys can spawn in at Fort Lauderdale and file a flat ban. That could be mighty fun. Let's get some flight directors going already. We can put some fix at our destination already. Tango November. Charlie Mike. And we'll have a 20 nautical mile ring, 10 nautical mile ring, and a 5. There we go. I think we are pretty much done and ready for board some passengers already. Ulla Myrup has now been an ex-Army VIP member on YouTube for 36 months. Thank you very, very much, Ulla, for the 36 months. You are a legend. 3 years, ladies and gentlemen. It is the PMDG 737, Solinsky. It sure is. Solinsky, you can write in Danish or English in chat, doesn't matter. I'll just respond in English. But yeah, let's get Pack X going and call GSX. That is 36 months, Ulla. Do I need to remind you that you are absolutely fantastic for all that support you have given me through time? Do I actually have a Delta profile? I don't think I do. So let's make a career here. New career. Pilot name Jacob. Airline Delta Airlines. Del. It is a medium average service, balance, hardcore mode, enable, aircraft, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, hardcore mode, why not? We have Delta boarding music and we got the Delta safety demonstration. So that is absolutely fantastic. Request boarding. I did install a profile, but I don't think it is actually working because I think this was supposed to be glass if it was working correctly. So,
boarding requested.
There we go. JetBlue, Spirit, Airlines, Southwest. There's none of them. Airport terminal service. Oh yeah, let's set our squawk as well as our inches barrow. 3004. No, 03. Our squawk code 0554. 0554. Let's go to Unicom 122. That was not it.
Do you want to board crew? Passengers boarding starting.
We are now boarding the passengers. This is nice. Nice. Lots of yes. Logo light on. Hydraulic pumps can come on at this point. We'll wait with the probe heat. So now we're just waiting for the passengers. And welcome, Mr. Python, to this hopefully fantastic flight. And we'll turn on the fasten seatbelt sign already. Because why not?
Hello.
I love the English aesthetics for the stream. It just makes the stream better because you don't have to switch between Danish and English when you talk to the traffic control. That is correct, Major. That's not a bad idea, Victor. It could be exclamation mark aviation. Let's see if we can spot other aircrafts around here. I just bought this airport. Why does it not seem to be the custom one? Do you need to restart after you bought an airport?
Hello,
What?
ladies and gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight. When you find your seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on items in the overhead bins and smaller items underneath.
Just look over towards taxiway E, then you'll see one low.
Place all of your items in the overhead bins. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know, and we would be happy to.
Do I really need to restart it? I'm not gonna do that now.
After you put your carry-on
Luckily, I did have
items,
St. Maartens already.
as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities in the safety card in the seat.
Well, I
back.
guarantee you, it's probably not the
Make sure you are
last
willing and able to
time that we
perform
will
the actions required. If you are not able
fly out
or
of
not to perform
Fort
the actions, please let
Lauderdale.
a flight attendant know so you
It's
can
pretty
be
cool.
assisted. Feel free to use your cell phones during the rest of the boarding process, but we do ask that laptops, tablets, and any other larger electronic devices are still going to
Okay,
the department.
interesting.
Thank you, and welcome aboard.
I'm very, very excited for this flight, by the way. So what we will do is we will fly southeast. We will fly over the Bahamas. So yeah, we'll be looking at the Bahamas, ladies and gentlemen. It's gonna be awesome. Let me just find our departure here. Snapper 2, departure. We are simply just waiting for the boarding of passengers. Gonna do Spirit or a Legend since you're gonna fly FLL again. What do you mean, Victor? I'm flying Delta. Good afternoon, Klaus. Welcome. I'm flying Delta Airlines. Miguel, just look towards taxiway Echo, then you'll see one. I don't know if it's actually modeled as the Concorde. I don't think it is. I can't see anyone. Ulubovsky, welcome. We are a full flight tonight, by the way, as full as we can be. 100% loaded. Not much traffic in KFLL. No, it is not. But yeah, it's what, afternoon or something here. What's the local time? Half past 3. So yeah, people are probably still at work.
Thank you. I'm right next to her. Thank you.
Ah, got it, Miguel. Well, we'll be departing out of 10 left. So that'll be good.
Thank you.
VNav, LNav,
We're ready to go when you are.
not really. It's two different systems. That was PACX speaking to me. Which is the one simulating. Last time, if you were watching the stream, we had, that was actually pretty cool. We were experiencing a medical emergency online. Did any of you guys see that last time?
doing good.
Bum 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 bum.
Miami Airport traffic, American 1613 clear, runway 08 right.
We are. We're almost pushing back. I do look majestic here, standing completely alone on a ramp that I, IRL, would never be allowed to stay at, but... Nice. That is very nice. Alright. Everybody's boarded. So let the fuel fuel pumps come on. And let's get some... Let's push back. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Delta 2844 is pushing back and starting engine from stand Charlie 3. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Claus, hvad er din umiddelbare mening om det, vi har set indtil videre, det nye ATC-program? Well, I don't really understand what you need the new ATC program for, because I mean we do have everything we need at VATSIM, so I don't know. We need to remove the chocks first, because otherwise we'll have problem. Pull, and then there we go. Ground services, chocks removed. There we go, and now we can ask for a pushback. Are you guys ready? We're gonna go fly.
Welcome aboard flight 2844. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours and 30.
Do we taxi on the inner or the outer? It's the outer, right, Miguel? Or is it different in America?
Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, prepare cabin for departure.
It's the outer. Okay, perfect. Where is the runway, actually? It'll be...
Departure checks completed.
Tango Bravo. Tango and Bravo. Yeah. Tango and Bravo and all the way to the end. I think it's the outer, but I'm not sure. The Beyond ATC is targeted to people who don't want to fly online but still want realism, which I really don't understand. There's more aircraft for people with more interest in realistic. Exactly. So what I can see the use of is people who want to train ATC before going on to VATSIM. So it's a pretty good training tool, I would say. So yeah, I'm ready for a pushback. Let's hear. This is going to be the first time I'll hear the Delta announcement. I've never heard that one in my life.
Concorde 9 will be starting our engine from the ramp.
There we go. Now the Concorde is pushing back, which is Miguel. And unfortunately, it didn't load our new livery. Not new livery, no, our new airport after I bought it. Because I didn't know that I had to restart Microsoft Flight Simulator when bought inside the store. So there's that.
Exiting from editing mode.
Release
Please
parking
wait.
brakes.
Parking brake released.
All engines clear. Start at will.
Start at will. We'll be starting right engine first. We're going to ground. And we should see the into rising. When it hits around 24, we will introduce fuel into the engine.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration.
And there we go.
Thank you for flying with us.
Hello, welcome aboard, and thanks for flying with Delta. Every time we take off, we try to make the world a little smaller. Our first priority on every flight is the safety of our customers and
We did forget something though.
Please give us your attention as we
forgot the trim.
what the safety there is,
547.
the world of the safety card. Be sure that all carry-on items are
Ah, nice, Miles, but you're not allowed to.
Place smaller items, including handbags, and
Jump seat is not allowed for anybody else but pilots after 9/11. So
adjust your seat
that's not possible, my friend.
and ask a crew member for assistance.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine
We
start.
will have fuel pumps on center tanks as well because we got center fuel.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten,
Let's,
insert the
ground.
belt tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
And two spooling up.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. And even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened in case we experience unexpected rough air. For everyone's safety, federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin. In
Whoa,
addition to
that'll
the
be now.
crew members' instructions. Smoking, including the use of e-cigarettes, is not allowed on any Delta flight. And federal law prohibits tampering
Objective
with,
ground.
disabling,
We have a
or
good engine
destroying a
start.
restroom
You can
smoke
disconnect.
detector. Life rafts are located in ceiling compartments at the front and center of the plane. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
That's interesting
All
because I'm
exits
pretty sure it's not
are
allowed.
exit sign. However, if there's a loss of power and cabin visibility is reduced, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit. Please take a moment to find the exit.
We have 2 go engine start. That means that we will packs can come on because it's fucking hot here. We'll go to the generators and we will turn APU bleed off and APU can come off. Then we will wait until they have fucked off. Put our terrain radar on.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed.
Traffic.
The water evacuation is also
Left is
unlikely,
clear.
but just in case,
Right is
life
clear.
vests are located under your seats in the main
Hello there,
cabin.
Ace.
If you're seated in the first class or business class cabin, life vests are either in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat.
You guys ready?
Fort Lauderdale, speedboat traffic. Speedboat Concord 9, lobby traffic. Taxiing Echo, Charlie Bravo 1. 10 left.
Fort Lauderdale traffic, Delta 2844 is taxiing for runway 10 left. And that'll be via Tango, intersection Tango 2 and Bravo. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Alright.
A water-activated light is attached to each vest. If necessary, we'll distribute additional life vests for children who weigh 35 pounds or less. Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are lowered, and your tray
Flaps 5.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you need anything.
RTO order break.
Take off. And finally, now would be a good time for everyone to review the safety information.
Fort Lauderdale,
What is happening, GSX?
Executive traffic, November 45 Sierra is 15 miles to the east inbound for runway 6 at 6,000. Fort Lauderdale.
Alright, let's taxi. We'll check the flight controls, but first we will have the probe heat to come on. Not that we need it. Taxi light. We need that, definitely. We are damn heavy. Then we need FS realistic. Let's get there before the Concorde. We are indeed ready for departure. be Tango 2 on Bravo. So right here and then left. Not a chance on this. We're gonna race. Michelle wanted to know what all the fuss was about. Her mother is a cat. Project on Instagram. The leather opslag. Hvor de beskriver beskrivelsen. Very good pleasure having a 14-year-old Michelle on board this week as an intern. Michelle wanted to know all about the fuss. Her mother is a cabin chief. Her father a pilot.
Cabin is ready.
Interesting. Well, they could have some other rules that I'm unaware of. It is definitely possible. I just thought that the regulation was so strict because I know they are in Europe. In some airlines, at least. Alright. Where is he? There's the Concorde, which is not modeled as a Concorde. I think that's him. There's no flight model for the Concorde in V-Pilot, unfortunately. Only in the US, to my knowledge, has restrictions who may enter the cockpit during flight. If you watch many of Flight Radar's videos in Finnair, they go in the jump seat, just not when over the US. Okay, interesting. Because I know different airlines that has the restriction that you cannot be in the jump seat unless you are a pilot. But I am speeding here, so let's slow down a little bit. Alright. Cabin crew, please take seat for departure. Where is he? Is that him waiting for me? Is that you waiting for me there, Miguel? It is you who's taxiing. And Fort Lauderdale traffic, Delta 2844 will be holding short via Bravo 3 for runway 10 lefts. Fort Lauderdale traffic. Quickly check the intersection.
Fort Lauderdale traffic, seatbelt comfort 9. Lining up and take off immediately, 10 left.
Now we'll let the Concorde take off first, which is not a Concorde here. It's more like a, I don't know, A350, I think. There we are. Bravo 3. We'll set our TRRA. There we go. Chunker 340. Yep. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the Concorde. But engine can go to continuous now. Packs can come off. And landing light can almost go on. We don't want to be in the after blast of the Concorde. There goes a fuel tank of Airbus A320. Fort Lauderdale traffic, Delta 2844 lining up runway 10 Lima. Alright. We're lining up. We can arm the auto thrust. RTO is set on auto brakes, flaps 5 indicating we are ready for takeoff. Jesus, it's heavy. We're gonna do a rolling start because we already stabilized. And Fort Lauderdale traffic, Delta 2844 departing one-way 10 left. Fort Lauderdale traffic. And in one. Set. Checked. Fucking hell, we're heavy. Rotate.
Positive rate of climb.
Get up. And Command A and go on. Miami. Yeah, I'm using the whole runway. All right, let's go to flaps 1. And, ooh, it's a little windy. And flaps up, almost. There we go. Flaps up. Oh, after, you know, we can go to our cruise altitude and do a step climb all the way up there. 35, flight level 350. Come on. Wrong way. So, auto brake off, landing gear to off, engine starter off, runway turn light, taxi light off, tax on. We can get some air conditioning, people are sweating their asses off. Everything is looking good. Alright, we're going towards Holland, technically. Christoffer Shaw. Hvorfor taler du ikke dansk? Er det dig, Christoffer? Er det den rigtige? But I'm speaking English because aviation in general is English. We are, we should be heading towards the Bahamas now, actually. Miami traffic, Delta 2844 at 6,000 feet on the Snapper 2 departure out of Fort Lauderdale. Miami traffic. In one set, what the hell is that? NI set speed ref. What is this? I have no idea what this is. Is that my reference speed? VREF. Jesus, this is an old plane. Hey, Hove, welcome. What is the longest in call? What? Call in traffic? I don't understand, Major. 6,000, I'm at 15. Well, you're a Concorde. You can fly Mach 2 there. How fast can you actually arrive there if you wanted? Like maximum speed. Alright. As soon as we hit 10,000, we'll turn off the fasten seatbelt signs. Skål i kaffen. Cheers. Did you just say Lima instead of left? I did, Victor. An hour, maybe. Jesus. What is the longest in a call traffic control?
Now past 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices.
Well, I rehearse it in my brain, so not very long. All right, seatbelt sign can come off, so people can go take a piss. We might want to have some strobe lights on. And we can go to airports, turn on terrain, off terrain, weather, which is not functioning, but just for the realism, we'll put the weather rate on. Get some better view here. We are speeding up while heading towards the Bahamas. Actually, we'll fly northbound of the Bahamas. Wouldn't go that fast. Quite a lot of islands. Nøj, hvor bliver din datter hurtigt stor. Hun har bare nogle øjne. Så flotte. She really does, Ulla. It's very, very fast. Many pilots also does, but my friend have tried to have a captain making a 6 to 8 second. I burned your center tank on taxi, by the way, low. That is freaking low. We're burning off the center tank now. Are you actually supposed to shut off the other fuel pumps? No. No, no, no. I don't believe you should. We do have an imbalance, though. Let's see. No, it burns from the center tank. I love how manual the 737 is. That's part of its charm. Like, you really feel like you fly this aircraft. Because it's a lot of hands-on. After takeoff. Engine bleed on. Packs, auto, landing gear, up and off. Flaps up, no lights. After takeoff list, checklist complete. Hello, Magni. And welcome. Since I'm not playing roleplay at the moment, that also means that we can try a lot of new games out. So, yeah. It'll be exciting. Manual, come on over. Skal I ikke have flere piger, så Jacob? We ain't gonna get any more kids, Ulla. That is for sure. Guarantee you that. Houston Center just came online. Would really be amazing if these islands could come online. But, yeah, I don't believe it will. Actually, there's a tower on Princess Juliana, St. Maarten. There's a KLM flight going there. A 787 KLM from Amsterdam. That's nice. That is really nice. That's a real flight back in the days with the 747. Thank you very much, Ulla. I have a sick passenger. Can I land as soon as possible? Well, it could happen. We had a sick passenger last time that required medical attention, so we came in very, very fast. I want to see you fly the Concorde so bad one day. I'm not gonna fly the Concorde. There's some high altitude clouds and a little island here. What is this? By the way, I think we're flying into the Bermuda Triangle, to be honest. Heathrow to JFK in one stream, though. Hi, Andreas. I'm flying out of Fort Lauderdale, Miami, down to Princess Juliana Airport. With a full 737 with these sexy winglets. Woohoo! Look at the color of that water. This is the Bahamas. Look at the watercolor. Shit, I want to go to the Bahamas right now. Did anyone in chat ever been to the Bahamas? Yes, I just took off, Andres, from Miami. Which is pretty nice because look at all the clouds here. Wow, look at the water. The shift in color. Hello, Rasmus. Let's see if we can get ring view. Whoa. First I've been though as far as Egypt in a month. It'll be Thailand though. Nice, Mikkel. When are you going to Thailand? You should be excited. Especially if you've never been to Asia before. Jesus Christ, I want to live in the Bahamas. August 12th, never been to Asia. Ooh, Madel. You're gonna love it. You're gonna love it for sure. I don't think I've ever met anyone who didn't love going to Asia or didn't like it after they've been to Asia. It is by far one of the most fantastic places to go. Specifically the Philippines is really amazing. But then again, the Philippines and Thailand, of course the culture is different. The weather is pretty much the same. The climate is the same. The nature is pretty much the same. So yeah, it's really nice. How the hell? Thank you. We go to standard pressure now. Gaining some speed. Well, not compared to Mikkel. There's a lot of airports around out here in the Bahamas. How fast are you going, Mikkel, and what's your flight level? .280. It shows the track above every island there was. Yes. Oh my god, this water. This must be the Bahamas. Isn't the Bermuda Triangle right east of the Bahamas? I actually think this is the way to the Bermuda Triangle. Unfortunately, the tower on Princess Juliana went offline again. There's still hope. The Bermuda is a bit northeast of Miami. Yeah, but it goes down to the... Bermuda is to the northeast, but the triangle goes from Miami to Bermuda to Puerto Rico. That's what I thought. Wow. What is going on with the water here, by the way? Guarantee you there's a lot of sharks down there. God aften, Virgo. Oh no, what up, Jetty? Holy moly. It's the Berry Islands. We're flying in the Bermuda Triangle. No, not really. Not really, not really. I mean, most airline would be flying into the Bermuda Triangle if you're going from Europe to Miami, wouldn't you? Yeah, you would. You're across the Bermuda Triangle. It's not that big of a deal. Hvad sker der for mig kommer hjem fra ferie og høre Jack er død? Hvad skete der? Dybdal, yeah, what happened? What happened was that I got tired of RP. I'm burned out on RP, and so yeah, I'm taking a long break from roleplay. Trying out some other games, focusing a little bit on aviation, and you know, rebranding the channel a little bit so it's not just stuck on RP. Because I mean, X-Army is per se not an RP channel, but it was pretty much turning into one, and I didn't like that very much. So I killed Jack. The official story is he died of lifestyle, alcohol and drugs. This is so cool. Someone's flying on the path right above us at 34K. Is it? There is one here. That will be you. Are you at Sumac? Your next flight could be LKPR to LGAF. What is that? What is your cruise altitude, Mikkel? Look above you. Well, I can see you here on my radar. He's right above you. No, he's not. At least I cannot see him. Oh, he's there. No, that's a guy going the opposite way. Why could I not see him on my... That was weird. Prague to Athens. Okay. That could be an interesting flight. No, next flight, VSS to... Jacob, if you ever do a 24-hour stream, you need to do WSS to JFK, at least in the background. I'm not gonna go, I'm not gonna fly a 24-hour stream, you must be insane. Hey, Gamer Tears, hey yo, how goes? Says Gospel is Svenska, haha, nice Gamer Tears. Everything worked out somewhat okay? And have you gotten your personal number yet? Because that always takes forever. Boy, Limham, nice, 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 nice. And we're almost neighbors. Limham. Corfu to Athens. Alright, well, you can write in Danish, no worries. That's up to you. How is everybody this fine Wednesday evening? Applied for the Swedish personal number yesterday, so now just waiting. Haha. All right. So what will happen, Game Matthias, is that you will receive a questionnaire of 30 questions where you need to give all kinds of shit information. And a lot of documentation and whatnot. But it is what it is. And don't lie. Even if it's for family reunification. I don't know the reason why you're in Sweden. But you don't have to lie. They're pretty much obligated to give you a personal number as long as you just fill up with as much documentation as possible. I'm great. What about you? I'm pretty good. Pretty good. I will have my parents visiting in the weekend, which is nice. All right, sender tank is burning up nicely. Oh yeah, we had the imbalance, of course, because of the APU. So low must go. That means that once the center tank is burned off, we can turn off the left fuel tank and clear this imbalance, if ever. But nah, it's so small. Please no Swedish after being in Scania Småbåthamns week ago. I am traumatized. Ja, men det går bra att prata svensk för nu, Victor. Do you still use Deco code to buy things online or in your local store now that you live in Sweden? Well, I do have a Revolut card, so it doesn't really matter what currency. The exchange will just happen inside the Revolut app. But if you mean what grocery stores I use, it depends on what I buy. But right now, it's a pretty good thing to buy stuff in Sweden because the conversion is pretty crazy. Have you tried ICA? Of course, Game Matthias. You're such a noob. Such a noob. But if you're in Lindholm, you would be pretty close to ICA Maxi, won't you, Game Matthias? Where in Sweden do you live? I live in Malmö. To be exact, I live in Varnhem, Game Matthias. So if ever you end up there, let me know. Hey, Jakob, I've been a fan since 2018. Thank you very much, Benjamin. Appreciate having you here. Right across Copenhagen. That is very true. Sounds Viking-like. Varnhem. Not really. It's a pretty weird place, to be honest. Some nice people living here, but also a lot of drunkards. And there's an issue with Somali narcotic users, which is pretty weird. Don't know where this Varnhem is. It's somewhat center, Gameages. Well, I was going to Ica in 3 weeks' time. Nice, McMeister. Are you going camping? It's a nice view. It is a damn nice view in the Bahamas. I want to live in the Bahamas. So guys, you better start donating right now. Otherwise, I'm never gonna live in the Bahamas. And I also need a private jet, so... Well, I was out sailing with a friend of mine that are half Swedish, half Danish, but like there were maybe 50 to 60 groups of 10 plus teenagers playing music until late and being noisy, and I had to get up 6:30 local following morning. GG. Where are we driving, boys? We will be, we are heading to St. Maartens. And for the people that just arrived, I will show you what you guys can expect once we arrive into St. Maartens. This approach is very famous for being very crazy. Very, very crazy. So, this is a beach. This guy is coming in crazy low. Oh my god. Yeah. That's gonna be funny. I saw a TikTok earlier today about the flight you're going on. Nice map. So this is what we're gonna do. Fucking hell though, it's a low approach. Oh my god. This woman almost got a haircut. I think he was a little bit low on his RNAV. That's not saying that's Giados. You are actually right, Victor. This is Giados. Hang on, hang on. Hang on. Never mind, never mind. You didn't see anything. Here we go. This is even looking better. It's Big Bird 787 KLM legendary flight. But look at this. Right on the touchdown marker. You can almost touch it, yeah. Scatters. I got a tail strike on my head. Why English? Because aviation is English, Damien. You can almost feel the wind and hear the sound in your head. Oh yeah, it's gonna be noisy. Oh yeah, it is fun watching them. Yeah, there's this dumb thing. There's the jet blast, and I don't know why people are doing this stuff, because people are just idiots, to be honest. All right. So, Boeing 747, if you wouldn't know already, creates a shit ton of air. So yeah, what people will do is they'll stand on this fence, where it literally says, danger, danger, danger for backblast. So, here you go. Darwin reward goes to... Are you guys ready? I hope these guys like sand. Sand blasted. Darwin reward. Isn't that crazy? People are so fucking stupid. Yes, I'm still friends with Niki. I was actually with Niki yesterday and we finished our manuscripts for our next video. That fence isn't getting paid enough. So yeah, we're working on a sketch that you guys definitely gonna like. You are gonna like it for sure. Oh my god. Can you guys believe seeing this every day? Holy shit. And now you're gonna leak it, Jacob. My DMs are open. Is it easy to get flavored vape juice in Sweden? It's very easy, Mipson, but unfortunately it's not allowed to talk about on Twitch or YouTube. But what you can do is get into my Discord channel. Exclamation mark Discord. Actually going to apply for the flight school at Lund. Oh yeah, you're gonna be a pilot, Tias? And what flight school are you going for? That is awesome, dude. I have a lot of people on my radars. Hope you aren't going with us. I got 6 people on my radar, lol. Let me check the radar. Can't see anyone. Alt source 1 or 2. I could imagine it checks both above and below, right? How far can you see? Are you almost there already, Miguel? I hope it likes sand. Jacob 2023. Also a lot of clouds. Hvad klokken lander du cirka in Maartens? We will be arriving in around 2 hours, approximately. It's a long flight. No, let's see. Let's actually see. 22:15 Zulu. Yeah, 2 hours. 2 hours from now. Mine says ETA 30 minutes. Are you flying Mach 2, Mikkel? Mikkel GXP is flying the Concorde. Can you actually stop the Concorde on that amount of runway, Mikkel? I miss udfordringsfag om the. Yeah, that's an end. 0.9 low. Why don't you go? What? That can't be right. Like 30 minutes. I'm going 0.79 Mach. Jeg er lige kommet. Hvilken flyver du i dag? Valdemar, I'm flying the 737-800 from Delta Airlines with the winglets on. It's a very old plane. It's not a short. Well, it's not long either, is it? How much Swedish can you speak, Jacob, since you live there? I can get around, Mips. I'll Swedify my Danish, and then I'll get around. And then what happened most of the time is that the Swedes are changing from Swedish to English. Sheesh! I got scared when I heard the hemglass first time. Ha ha ha. Well, it's long enough for the 747. That's true. Well, let's actually take a look at the runway that we're gonna land on. To be honest, I actually don't know how long it is. I was just imagining it to be short. I don't know why. Juliana, Princess Juliana. Airport info. Runway 10. It is quite short. 2.2. $2,200 meters. I mean, I don't hope that I'll do a go around because that sucks. I've learned your girlfriend some Danish. Mebsen, she is speaking Swedish. But she understands some Danish. Because the two, you know, two languages are pretty close. That's not how it works, Benjamin. Today I just got to CPH to ETH. And now I'm going back to Cebu. Nice. What are you flying in Gamer TS? Are you flying in Microsoft Flight Simulator or what? Mirific Lull, welcome to the stream. We are flying to Juliana, Princess Juliana Airport in St. Maartens, down in the south of the Bahamas. We're flying from Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Currently crossing the Bahamas. Close to the Bermuda Triangle. Nice. Swedish is similar to Danish in some words. It is.
In a few moments, we'll be starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks.
Nice, cheers.
Please look in your seat back for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. I
flew Egby, you saw Egby and ATR. Nice, Jetty. Yeah, I haven't learned the ATR yet, but, you know, maybe I should sometime. High altitude clouds. This is where I would like to have my, my weather radar to check for turbulence, but, yeah. It is a little turbulent here. Let's fasten the seatbelt.
Ladies and gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign.
Minus 1.6 Celsius. Actually, we should be doing some anti-ice. In the Phoenix. Nice. I haven't flown the Phoenix for quite a while. I feel like it's handling weird when using the rodders on in windy conditions, which is also a thing that they have been announcing that they fixed in the version 2 that's coming. So yeah, it's handling weird. It does this drop thing. I'm pretty sure we're flying at the very edge of the Bermuda Triangle. Yes, we do. The VATSIM traffic in Europe and the USA is just insane. What do you mean, insanely good, or...? I find it fantastic. Why don't you try diverting to St. Bath? I think that's a doable landing in the 737 Kappa. Actually, does anyone know? Now it would be nice to have my friend Nicholas on board. He is a 737 pilot. I have a question regarding the airport that it's showing here. Is the airport showing here only airports that is where this airline or airplane is capable of landing? Fly-by-wires, yeah. It should, okay. Because I'm not aware if it just showed any airport or only landable airport. I think it's all airports in the area. I don't think so. I think it's only suitable airports. Europe is just more busy than the United States. I think it's all airports in the area. There could possibly also be airfields showing then. So I think it's suitable airports. Yeah, exactly. It would make sense that it's only showing suitable airports. Because can you imagine you're in a emergency situation, you don't want to see all kinds of shit. Do you say music? I see music. Your Concorde is gone, man. Windshield air. Not modeled. Oh, we're technically riding on top of the clouds. I wonder if icing condition is modeled in PMDG. Oh, don't do that. I burst out laughing when you showed us the jet blast of the 747. It's just such a classic. Just cruising over Slovakia right now. Such a long trip home. Ah, it's not that far. Slovakia to what, Copenhagen? It's not that bad. We want controllers. Well, I think the later it gets, the better it gets in terms of controllers. See that Atlanta Center is also coming online. Toronto Center. Detroit is fully staffed. The West Coast has come online. Los Angeles. This Saturday I had 15 passengers with me home from Santorini. Haha. In Yale, of course. Did you just came home from Santorini, Tias? Didn't he remember to ask you for help about top donation on the live stream? What? Didn't he? No, he didn't. He did not remember. Niga did ask me to help him set up his Streamlabs. So I just asked if you just flew from Santorini in real life, like vacation style. Nah, I can turn off the seatbelt. Famous last words. Clean air turbulence. Yeah, I did. I'm a cabin crew at the moment for SAS. Ah! Got it.
You can now get up and move about the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when needed in case of unexpected turbulence.
Nice, nice. How often do you get to sit inside the pilot's, the cockpit, we can call it cockpit? Pretty much every flight, huh? Nice. So you just jump on the jump seat? It would be fun to be a cabin crew. Exact. Nice. 737 or A320s? And talking with the pilots, nice. Game Matthias, do you know the SAS rules for bringing passengers to the jump seat? Let's say that I wanted to go to a jump seat and make a video about it. Would that be allowed? I will be going on vacation to Cyprus on Monday. The thing is, I live in Aalborg and our plane departs in Billund, so we need to wake up at 2 a.m. and then drive and catch our flight at 7 a.m. You need to have a SAS ID. Oh, my printer still works. Let's make a captain thing and buy a uniform. Can't be that hard. I can fly the A320. Well, that's the thing. Okay, so here's the deal. There's all this fun stuff going on in the pilot world where the real pilots are making fun of the sim pilots because they are like memeing that when you fly a flight simulator and think you can fly a real aircraft, blah, 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 blah. And I really want to put that to a test. Like, for real. What I want to do is I want to make I want to go to a real moving simulator, like the one they use for actual training, and then no help or anything, and I want to make a flight and you know, do it for real. Well, Jacob, then go ask Finnair. They also fly from Copenhagen, but that's pretty much only long haul. Again, contact CAE for full motion stuff. CAE. But the thing is, they get millions of requests, Victor. 30 tons burned this flight so far, 20 minutes to go, lol. So yeah, that's what I want to do. And of course, we're going to make a video about it. CAE. So what I need, Victor, is an insider. Someone who knows the people there. That can say, hey, we should make something with this guy. CAE, let's see, where is this? Civil aviation. Where are they located? Location. Airline pilot training. Blah, 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 blah. With 250 plus. Okay, they're everywhere. Amsterdam, Bangkok, Barcelona, Bogota, Brussels, Copenhagen. They have everything here. Cabin training mock-up, door trainer, slide trainer, fire trainer, water drill trainer. Alright. So why should they collaborate with me? That's the thing. They don't sell a product for... it's not like an airliner that could be interested in promoting their airlines. Unlike, let's say, Ryanair, for example, if they wanted to do this, they have full motion simulator in Ireland, so that would make a pretty cool video, because of course that would be a sponsorship for Ryanair. Unlike CAE, they don't really sell a service, so to speak. Have been there for my A320 training. What? How far are you in your ATPL, TS? So I know people there, lol. You know what you should do, TS. Ah, cabin crew training, got it. Oh yeah, I saw that. They do the fire drill and all that. With some VATSIM control, could be online in the Larnaca airport at Cyprus. And that's in online yet. Well, Jacob, Gamer Tears know people in SAS, and SAS uses CAE. Yeah, Gamer Tears. You can be my you can be the first officer in my video if you land this this deal for me. Simon Hansen sub for 2 months. Hey, thank you very much for your sub, buddy. Legends. Legends. As long as it's not cheaper, has flown with them 2 times now. And still no peanuts on the ride. Nice. Well, you're lucky you survived, Yenny. After a couple of crashes there. That's a freaking deal. I ask my colleagues next time I see them. Yeah, you'll be in the video, Game of Seals. Then we fly together. That would be awesome. But I want the whole day there. I want 8 hours. I'll do a shit ton of content. Oh Well, 8 hours is negotiable, but it'll be nice with some hours. I mean, aviation take time. Is the CAEs actually connected to VATSIM? No. No. I don't expect them to be. Would be pretty damn cool. It doesn't matter either because I mean they're training procedural stuff, so they're not just doing random flights. It is a little bit bumpy here. Should probably climb. So Victor, are you allowed to climb above your cruise altitude on when you're on Unicom? Aces, you can see that on the top there. We're flying to Princess Juliana Airport in St. Maartens. Why shouldn't you? Well, I don't know. Well, let's do that. 380. Level change. And let's see cruise. 380. Execute. Then we can go VNAV. And we can climb out of this, hopefully, bumpy stuff. You're pretty much allowed to do anything in Unicorn. You cannot take shortcuts as far as I know. I mean, I actually have a contact at CA. Maybe I should try to write to her, haha. That would be amazing. Kyle, will fuck du hygger? Guarantee you I do, Kyle. And welcome. There's no wind at 280. There's no wind, but it's also too slow there. Well, it's not the winds, it's the clean air turbulence. Just gonna climb into the stratosphere. There's no air. Max alt 373. Okay. Then we'll go, We're heavy. You can do directs, but it's good a quantity not to do more than one. Yeah. Well, I don't like doing directs because it can really mess up stuff. Actually, let's check my chart here. It'll show the winds. Ah, okay, this was the skies that we're currently cruising over. When I'm on Unicom, I'll take all the shortcuts I can. It's actually funny to sometimes talk with ADC in, what does it say here? In real life, when I'm sitting in the cockpit and one of the pilots are out for a break, the toilet, nice. Well, as long as you inform a controller that might log on that you're doing a direct to waypoint XYZ And there's no issue, otherwise they'll just vector you. Okay, nice. Well... Well, we pretty much are pretty direct. So, I mean... It is just straight ahead. We're actually going slow up here. What? Let's go back down. It's not that windy. Surprisingly little winds here. And now Fort Lauderdale has tower. Yeah, I really hope the Juliana would have air traffic control. Victor, can you, for example, is there anyone in the VATSIM community that are able to pick like any tower frequency they want, like worldwide, or what's the rules? If you live in Malmö as well, we should see each other sometimes. That'll be nice. Cheers. No, only positions you're approved for. And how do you get approved for... is there any way that you can be approved for a position in St. Maartens? Like instead of, or should it only be like maybe Malmö, something like that? I don't know the rules. Actually, one of my colleagues are controlling DK. Nice. There is though a task force that is used for across the... Okay. Well, I can, but mode VAX only accepts C1 Plus as visiting controllers. Okay. What is that, radars? Pete, you'll have to become a visiting controller in the respective VAC, and then you need to progress as per their rules. For example, if you want to be visiting New York VAC, you cannot just sit in JFK on your first few sessions and then progressively move to a bigger airport. Alright. Makes sense, Pete. Hey folks, jeg er I gang med at se Indie og The Lost Ark Klassiker. Nice all, welcome. Official Hansen, good afternoon, pilot. I would say good evening, but good evening to you, Hansen. Well, it is afternoon here locally time, where we're flying right now. In America. South of the Bahamas. Oh, technically, I think this is still Bahamas. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely still the Bahamas. Or Puerto Rico, whatever. I've actually considered switching to English myself while I'm streaming Sim. Hello, Shaq. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Well, you should, TS. If ever, what do you think about doing a stream in English so far? Well, TS, I would say I don't have any problems with it. My language here at home is English, so I'm only speaking Danish to my son and my newborn daughter, but my wife is speaking English. We're communicating in English on a daily basis, so. Did you see my PM? A sober version of Sino is actually better than the pay version. I didn't see that, so, but I'm still running the paper one. Where is she from? She is from the Philippines. She does speak Swedish, but yeah, well, for clearer communication, we both speak fluently English, so it's just better to just, you know, keep it on an international language that we both understand. That is the main reason why we actually in Sweden, TS, because of the immigration rules in Denmark suck so bad. So that's why we're here. So first we were only here for family reunification, but we ended up liking it so much that we just stayed here. So, well, everybody is TS. Most Danes you'll see that is living here is because of that. Why did you actually go to Sweden? Chester, it's going absolutely fantastic. What about you? I did because it's cheaper. How old are you, Chias? You're in the start 20s if I don't, if I recall correctly, right? Obvious, yeah. Well, I'm speaking English because aviation is catering to the English-speaking audience. Something telling me that ETA is an hour, and because currently I'm at Hackett and it says 2 minutes. I don't know with your old Concorde. I can't believe that I'll turn 30 in 2 years. Where did the time go? Exactly, Jenny. Well, if you think your 20s are fast, wait until you hit your 30s. I'm like, woke up and then I'm 37. It's like, holy shit. I felt like my 22 years birthday was just around the corner. So I'll pay Swedish tax and still get my salary in DKK. Why is that, TS? Normally you would be paying tax in the country you're working. Unless it's aviation tax, of course. So you can decide yourself. Yes, aviation tax, cause I'm flying. Yeah, that's good. That's very, very good. I feel old sometimes, love soul. And I feel my late teens years are going fast. Oh yeah. The teenage years were crazy. A little loophole in the law. That's perfect. Well, don't pay more tax than you're supposed to, so. Or that you're required to, I would say. Let the 30s be a little slower. My 20s has been a roller coaster and not always a good one. Oh, that's life for you, Yanni. Like 20 to 25% in taxes, haha. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm an adult in under 30 days. Oh, that's when all the fun starts, so. But 20 to 25%, that wouldn't be Swedish tax, that would be aviation tax. Because I think the minimum tax in Sweden is 35%. I wouldn't know because I'm paying tax in Denmark. Had a friend of mine's father that was working in France, and if he came home more than one weekend a month, he would have to pay both Danish and French taxes. GG. One of the only good things that had happened to me in my 20s, I became friends with you, Niki, Simon, other Danish YouTubers, and first grade, of course. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It's super cool to have loyal fans and loyal people, you know. That's one of the best thing about being famous, if you will. That's just, people are just nice. The minimum in Sweden is 30%, but yeah, because of the aviation tax, I'm lower. Okay. But salaries are low in Sweden as well, so it's not all actually quite a lot lower. And that is not even considering the exchange currency. The current because the Swedish kroners, that's a mess. We need more nice people in the world. That is true. Well, then imagine working in the maritime shipping, at least based from Denmark, Sweden, Norway. You're completely tax-free. That's crazy. But I wonder, with that maritime shipping thing, I mean, it would only benefit the industry, because they would just give out lower salaries then. Because of course they're also aware that you're not paying any tax. So why would they give you a high salary? They'll just give you a low salary because they know it's tax-free. Guarantee you that they won't uphold a high salary. And once again, thank you very much, guys, for the one who subbed to the channel on Twitch and became YouTube members on YouTube. You guys are legends. Jesus, there's a lot of difference in Twitch viewers and YouTube viewers. I mean, this is where you can typically see the age difference in Twitch and YouTube. I mean, I know aviation is niche, but in general, the audience on Twitch is older. We got a window seat. Hey, Casper Firewall, what up? Like a chief in DFDS saying in Copenhagen, Oslo can take home 18K a month tax-free working 14 days, then have 14 days off. Chief? Oh, a chef, not a chief, a chef. I don't know if that's a lot or not. I don't know the salary in being a chef. Like in a normal position in Denmark, so I can't really comment on that. Since I don't know the rates. I do not know. So, do you guys have some exciting plans for the weekend? There's a lot of lurkers tonight. I've been told that a lot of people are using my aviation stream as kind of like an ASMR. So they'll just be idling in the chats and, you know, just listen to the comfort of aviation, apparently. Finally, no more clouds. Why are you flying so low, mate? The craziest thing is, it has all been a coincidence. I just searched for Harry Potter parodies on YouTube, and it was the same weekend as Little Hogwarts was uploaded. That is funny, Annie. So you didn't, you weren't aware of Udfordringsfredag or any of the other stuff we did? Have you seen the Gibraltar scenery? Free and handcrafted by a Sobo. Yes, but I also think I have that. But I'm actually, I don't know if I have a paid version of that. So the thing is, in general, I just assume that the standard scenery sucks because it does so many places. So I would just buy them if I fly to them somewhat. If I ever fly to them, I would buy them because I don't want to look at the horrible one. The optimal subsonic was 28 flight level 280 decided to sped it up a little considering my fuel burn, so now I'm 45, Mach 1.15. Okay. Lol, Mikkel. Why is flight level 280 the optimal subsonic? That's interesting. How far are we? And good evening to everyone. I'm gonna go to bed. We are... Let's see. I can just look right here. 1.5 hours and then it will be there. According to my friend who is starting on his chef training after the summer, that is pretty decent for an entry-level position. Okay, nice. But then again, they are only paying him 18,000 because they know that he's not gonna pay any tax. I mean, you can't buy a chef anywhere for 18,000. Let's say you had to pay tax. So it's only beneficial to the company. I'm off for holiday until the 17th of July, so I'm just relaxing. Nice. Yeah, I'll be having some vacation myself in, let's see. I have this Apple Watch and I don't understand anything of it. Why does it stop showing me like this? Well, I don't know. I don't know what it's doing. Well, week 30 it is. Excited for the landing, nice. Starting a job in a brand new co-op 365 discount on Mondays, so I'll most likely just chill in the weekends. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright, Victor. Well, most of my salary goes to tax either way, so I would love to have a tax-free job. Not that it's going to happen. What is your favorite airport you have flown in or out of on VATSIM? Jettyfly, so far it would be Innsbruck. Innsbruck have a special place in my heart. And I haven't even flown in there in real life. But I will someday, guaranteed. Because it's, yeah. I really want to see that, you know, flight down through the mountains and stuff. That'll be freaking amazing. Speaking of freaking amazing, look at the view outside. We could take a trip down there together sometimes. On ID tickets. What's ID tickets? Hey TS, do you get like free seats and stuff like that for you and your friends? My favorite was the Italian. Holy fuck, his accent. Oh yeah. I love the Italian aviation. We should fly more in Italy, by the way. You know those S approaches, yeah. I think that is what an ID ticket is. But I don't. SAS doesn't have any flights to Innsbruck, do they? Then I want an ID, and then I want a jump seat. I want to go fiddle in the A320 cockpit. I want that airplane. We're gonna go to Italy. We should have some Italian flights soon. ID tickets is where you take the price of a normal ticket and then thinking 10 of the price is what I'm going to pay. Oh, okay, so you're only paying 10% of the price. Okay, so 1,000 DKK for business class to NY. Okay, that's fantastic. Simultoft RP, little camera model, a standard Logitech, the one everybody uses. Just it's not a camera. It's just a webcam. Nothing fancy. And then a green screen, 2 lamps, 2 Elgato Streamlabs lamps, and that's it. Nice, cheers. So do you get 10% off or only pay 10% of the ticket? Men at få kontakten med de to tosser har åbnet døre til nye bekendte og venskaber for mig, og jeg er så taknemmelig for det. Nice. Men udover det skal jeg på bakken her på fredag, og så i skæbnen på søndag og lørdag skal jeg bestå af ren afslapning. Sweet. Only paying 10% of the ticket. Nice. Round trip? Is it one way or round trip, Tiers? Well, it's just 10%. Is it for friends and family also? I would be in New York every weekend, cheers. Maybe it's time to go to the cockpit and see what's going on. Oh, fuel. Let's shut down those fuel pumps. Do a recall, everything good. All good. Okay, it is. Okay, low must go. Let's shut down this fuel pump. Cross feed open. Low must go. Yes, as expected. And now it should be pulling only fuel from the right tank. Can you send some fuel? Og just in case, hvis det blev overset, anede intet om dansk YouTube, eller at det var en ting dengang. Jeg havde virkelig levet under en sten. Yeah, I didn't see your message there. Not entirely sure my flight leader told me that I listened, lol. When do we land? Hey, julefar. We land in around 1 hour and 20 minutes. Approximately. Oh, by the way. Let's see what you sent me here. Damn! I want that kind of I want that. I want that special kind of ID. And yeah, I can take family and friends with me. Holy shit. Jacob, it sounds like you took the wrong career path. Oh yeah, here comes clouds. Let's get... Oh, low must go. Let's keep an eye. Okay, it's time. They're balanced. Engine continuous. And... anti-ice. I don't know if it's modeled. I don't think you can ice up the engines, but yeah. We're still gonna do the real procedures. How high do airliners go? I have an American cruising above me. 450. Well, that would be the 787 can go up there, 450. That just shattered my ego. That is awesome, cheers. Well, if SAS allowed me as a creator in the jump seat, we could make some pretty cool content going into Innsbruck. And I forgot to tell you that I have access to the whole Star Alliance network. Fuck. That is a lot. So Singapore Airlines counts as well. Yes, it does. Sure does. That's a cheap trip to Thailand. You can basically fly straight from Kastrup to Phuket. Ooh, then you're gonna go to the Sin A380 first class for real cheap compared to full price. Real cheap. I don't think anything is cheap on that. Har du nogen video til, hvordan man lærer, hvordan man bruger GPS'en i Dreamlineren? Oliver, that would basically be the... You should just search 787 FMC setup. Lol, Phuket is the exact city I'm going through to in a month. It's gonna be awesome, Mikkel. Boeing 787 FMC setup. I started in March, so waiting a little. Good idea. Are we gonna fly in clouds all the way? Because that sucks. We could do a direct to what is this called? We can do direct to jets. Cut off some time. Or top of descent. Yeah, nobody's watching. Whoop. Whoop. Done. Ain't nobody gonna stop me now. Oh shit, I forgot how to do RNAV approaches in a 737. I think you just fly it on the VNAV and LNAV. You don't press like an approach button like you do in the... Or do you? Where are you flying to? Casey from DK. We're flying to Juliana, Princess Juliana International, I think it's called, in St. Maartens. Very, very cool place. That time has been so fast, we're already halfway through. Yep. We do end so, but not when we're flying aviation. We are streaming. When we're flying IFR flights in jets, we will be streaming in English. Because that's what aviation does. What the hell? Why does it go above the... Well... This is retarded. This would confuse the hell out of me. You have to move the camera forward. Maybe. Well, only around 2,300 USD for Sin to New RC in an A380. First compared to the approximate normal price of 23,000 US dollars. Fuck. 20... What? 23,000 US dollars? MS Flight Sim downloading for about 8 hours now. Hey, what's up, Daniel? Let's make you VIP, my friend. Yeah, it's a big game, buddy. It is a huge game. So how's your new rudder pedal working out? That's 23,000 USD one way. What the actual fuck? I mean, so here's the deal. One thing I never understood was why first class and business class is so significantly more expensive. So let's say I've been to some flights where let's say I went to America, to Arizona. Then I would just have the monkey class ticket. And then I remember I was one of the last person boarding. And there were still like, what, 10 seats available in business class? And there were nobody there. So I was looking up the prices for a business class ticket. And it was like ridiculous. It was like, what, 13,000 more Danish for upgrade to business class. It's like, isn't it better to just pay have a person pay a couple of thousand more when the seats have not been sold, and actually have someone in the seats than not have someone in the seats? I don't know. Well, I would love to say great, but I haven't been able to try them yet. Oh yeah, of course not. You haven't been downloading it yet. Well, let me know, Daniel, if you need. Victor, let's give D4 Alto some good piston aircraft. What about the Flight Factor? What it's called? It's not a 172. It's is it a Mooney? No, it's not a Mooney. Are you looking forward to the Aerosoft A330? Not at all. Aerosoft is not known to create good high fidelity aircraft. So what I am looking forward to is the PMDG 777. Hello, Maarten. Co-pilot, what do you mean? Well, the airlines need to get their money somewhere. Yeah, but the if the seat is not taken, if they didn't sell the seat, like let's say I go to the guy at the counter, and I say, hey, buddy, how many seats, like on the departure date, when I'm in the airport, like 1 hour before departure or something like that, and I go to the counter and say, hey, how many available seats are still available in business class? And they'll be like, oh, we still have 10 seats. We only occupied like 10, so we still have half of them empty. It's like, okay, how much would it be for an upgrade? It's like, oh, yeah, that's 13,000. Like, okay, nobody's gonna buy that. Like upgrade, like normal people, right? So they will end up not having that seat sold and not earning the money for the business class. Let's say they just sold it for 3,000 more on a long haul flight. I might be able to take it, or want to take it, because it's, you know, reasonable. So they will earn 3,000 more that they wouldn't have earned. Well, because then they can put 1 crew there, and 2, they will have more expenses. Would they? Of course, it would cost them more to have a guy in business class than in monkey class, that's for sure. But how much more? That's what it's really about, isn't it? Motor, we are landing in 2212 in an hour, precise in an hour. Evening, Stuggy. A typical business class costs the airline more than a couch class. What's a couch class? 3 minutes for me, lol, according to my plane. But you're not flying that much faster than me, are you? In high altitude cloud. That's pretty annoying. .700 ground speed. Oh well, almost double.
Flight crew has been on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please return to your seat and fasten your seatbelt.
Economy. Victor, what good high fidelity piston aircraft is there now? I think the only one I know is the Flight Factor. Okay, look here, Daniel. I'm gonna find you the plane that you will buy as your first airplane. Flight Factor. Is it a 172? Let me check. And no, I'm not sponsored by Flight Factor, unfortunately. Where to buy? What the hell? Where's the Microsoft Flight Simulator planes? No, it's not Flight Factor, goddammit, it's just Flight. There we go. Yeah, it's their C-172. Carenado. Is it not this one? No, that's the X-plane. Let's see. Okay. Let's not do that. Flight simulators. Flight simulator add-ons. This must be the worst homepage I've ever seen. Yeah. We're gonna go in the other way. The old school kind of way. Here's the steam gauge overhauled. Heard that's pretty cool. I just don't want to fly any of those airplanes. The analog caravan, I might go for that one sometime. But. This one is fantastic. The Warrior 2. This one is amazing. It's really such a good airplane. Well, one string backs. They also made the 3. I think this is the one I have. Yeah, this is the one. Go with this one, Daniel. You can find it inside the Microsoft Store. It's high fidelity. Oh, I'll leave you guys here. Gotta get out of 0. It'll be 6 o'clock. I love that you write in Zulu time. Yeah, Flight Factor. I remember when Flight Factor, I bought this A320 Ultimate from Flight Factor on playing X-Plane, and it wasn't even that good. And it was like 95 euros or something like that. It's crazy. SSFK brushing teeth is important. It is. Always Zulu time. Zulu time is the only real time. I agree. Should all go by Zulu time. That's the worst plane they have, lol. Yeah, but once I remember when it came out, everybody was super hyped about it, and I was like, "Ooh, I'm getting that." Gotta go, gotta sleep. Have a good evening. Have a good one, Jetty. The A320 Ultimate should have gotten better as Flight Factor reworked the airport logic. Okay. I remember people got so mad about it. Tullis, yeah, that's amazing. Why is it that Tullis doesn't want to make aircraft for Microsoft Flight Simulator? They have such a good name for themselves. I love their aircrafts in X-Plane. I just don't like X-Plane, so I hate the visuals, and it really bugs me. I kind of want to go down in a little bit. Let's go down to 33. Get rid of those clouds. Little change and. and VNAV again. With auto, although it has improved quite a lot, still got a lot of bugs here and there that Microsoft, of course, hasn't, but it's improved a lot. Okay. The reason most XP devs don't switch is that Microsoft Flight Simulator is so much different than X-Plane compared to how different it is from FSX. FSX and Microsoft Flight Simulator shares a big chunk of coding according to Osobo. Okay. Oh, well, I wouldn't know. I don't know anything about coding. Don't know if you saw the picture I sent over Manhattan yesterday. I don't think I did. Did I? Oh yeah, I did. I think I did. I don't know. I don't have a memory. Fly away. You even commented on it. What did I comment? Are we still in clouds? I think we are. Oh yeah, about how high yeah, I remember now. Yes, now I remember. I did think it was Microsoft Flight Simulator. I think it's, I guess it's buy and download and then you put files in some folder. Yeah, but Daniel, just buy it inside the game in Flight Simulator in the marketplace. It's a hell of a lot easier. Also for updates and whatnot. I was just checking out and showing you which one it was. That's a high fidelity aircraft that flies like a real one, or close to. You can also look up a review of it. It's really nice. Piper Aero 3. Only stuck at 91% for maybe 20 minutes now. It's decompressing the files. It's a big ass game. These freaking high altitude clouds, they're freaking annoying. Okay, let's see if we can get some ice crystals in the engine. See if we can have a flame out. But what about, how is the Concorde for Microsoft Flight Simulator? You're on approach now, nice. Simulator, not game, please. Microsoft isn't a game anymore. It has improved so much, so it's a shame to call it a game. I still miss some real turbulence. See, it's the cabin that moves. It is not the pilot. Let's see. Can I actually change that in FS Realistic? That'll be G-force, right? Or what? It is. Just gonna import another profile here. Kører du aldrig A23 mere? I will, Freddy, once it gets its update. It's okay, it's got a lot of features missing. It's quite low compared to Maartens for Explain, but it does do Concord things. Okay. Well. Good night, Victor. And thank you for joining in on the stream. That was nice. We will be landing 22:11. So what, 40 minutes, something like that. Hello Max Moore, I don't understand your question. Nå, jeg havde på et tidspunkt fortalt omkring min situation med systemet, og alt det, min sag er nået til rehabiliteringsteamet, så nu skal jeg vente til september, før jeg får et møde. GG. GGG. It's a pretty turbulent flight, by the way. We'll be landing 22:11 Zulu. Here you can see the Zulu time.
The flight crew has turned off the fasten seatbelt sign.
So now we can approach Nico, see how nice.
However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when seated in case of unexpected turbulence.
We'll be starting our descent in around 160 knots, not nuts. Gotta lurk a little to land it safe. What is the best replay software for Microsoft Flight Simulator? Replay mode easy, and then there's a very long video.
Well, today I'm going to show you how to enjoy, how to get the most out of, and how to watch the replay so that you gain that very tough. Only like on replay, I can watch it now, or I can watch it.
What? It's part of the game already?
Now I want to watch my replay. I can watch it now.
I don't have that button. It's offline on me. Well, Ooh, it's windy. Believe it's part of some experimental part of the simulator. Okay. There's flight recorder. Flight sim TO. I know this one. Works pretty well. Updated February. What? No, that's initial release. Last updated 6 months ago. Sim update 12. I overestimated how far that was by a lot. Then just enter a hold, Mikkel. Is there no hold nearby? I'm gonna look here. The Oliba Star. Approach Arnav. There is. You can hold at Avaki. I'm almost at Slutko. Okay. Well, you blew it. Just do a go around and enter the hold and go for another one. Alright, flight recorder. I'm gonna download the flight recorder. Main file from January. Can't remember how to enter a holding point. That's easy. If you're flying Boeing, there's literally a holding button. So you can just, you know, fix, unbed. It will have everything within you. And then just cross-check it. And then, yeah, next hold. That's it. In an Airbus, you just press the button and then hold. I press the waypoint and then hold. I think it is. Get ready for tons and tons of clouds. Oh no. Oh no. As long as it's not low altitude clouds, that would suck. Actually, let's check our minimas here. Hvad har vi der? Trigger mod. Mindre end 3. Hvad så, champ? Trigger mod 2 måneder, man. Tak for 2 måneder sub, buddy. How goes? Hvad siger vi her? Standard straight in landing. Så det bliver radio til 686. Don't know what the different clouds are called, but tons of fairly high altitude, like few at set. Oh, that's no problem. Altid got nice. When are you gonna land? I told you already, Jester. Look at the clock. At 22:11, that's when we land. That's our touchdown time. You can see it here. This is our top of descent. That's when we begin our descent. This is the airport here. Think I might go make some dinner after this landing. Ah, nice. I really wish they would fix that weather radar already. Or, you know, release the stuff so that the third-party developers can have the weather radar functioning. That would be absolutely fantastic. Shitty high altitude clouds. We should be landing with 11,700 pounds of fuel. What do you use right now for weather in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Standard cheers. You don't need anything. What do you use? Or what simulator are you using, I should ask. I'm gonna land with H20. What? That low flying really did wonders. Well, I'm glad I'm not gonna pay for your fuel because that's freaking ridiculous in that Concorde. Meanwhile, let me open up the flight recorder. What the hell? I don't think I downloaded it. Main file, start download. Why can I not press start download? What the hell? Downloads. That's pretty weird. Okay, here comes the countdown. So, turning into final now. See you later. Have a good landing. Flight recorder. New flights replay. Always scared to open this up. YOLO. Landing in around 40 minutes. 92%, getting some progress. Nice. Okay. Shortcut keys. Control, Shift, Alt, Home. Okay. Nah, I'm not gonna do that. Can we do some settings here? No, it's just gonna record in whatever it feels like, I think. About 50 minutes-ish. Nice. Yeah, we'll be landing in 50 minutes. Well, let's give ourselves a direct to Slugo. When does the RNAV actually start? TNCM. I am really not sure on how to fly an RNAV approach, but I don't think you need to do anything. I think it's just the LNAV, VNAV, the LNAV. You just keep the LNAV on, and then it will automatically fly it, hopefully. Yeah, I mean, it's pretty specific numbers here: 1700, 699, 64. Down to minimum, so we take it down to 1,000 and then we're gonna hand fly it in. I'm scared to open anything. Almost just had a sim crash because I wanted to check the UI for my re-ref. GG, explain. Oh, there's clouds everywhere, Mikkel. I'm still far out. Yeah, let's not give ourselves any direct that can interfere with our RNAV approach. The RNAV starts at Avaki. So we could give ourselves the Slugo. Actually, let's do that. Let's just double check that there's no controllers. Which there is not. There's a lot of airplanes going into Juliana. Even a 787 and what is this? Oh, 737 as well. And that's you, Mikkel. Mikkel's about to land. Concorde. And a 787. That's the one from Amsterdam. Klaus, I've all the information is in a post on YouTube that I made, and also on Discord. What up, Kenzo? Welcome to the stream. It's also a cloud layer 3000. All right. Well, we can go down to 750 or something like that. Hello from Denmark. Are we hygging? What up, Mikas? We're hygging great. So, Cypher, you talk Danish in 5M. I do. But not when flying airplanes. Especially not when we're flying in America. The wind has been changing like crazy. Alright, top of descent. First altitude restriction 2600. That is where the LNAV is starting. So let's just set the altitude, and we can do the let's do our descent forecast page here. What is our landing altitude actually? Let's have a look. Trans level, flight level 6.5. Oh yeah, and that will be hectopascal now. When do you actually change? That must be when you're going to change to the trans level. Because we're flying into Dutch territory. That's interesting. So we'll get the METAR data soon enough, but yeah, not now. So what we will do is we should start planning our descent. Airport elevation, that's what we're looking for. Runway elevation, okay, 0 HPA. Airport elevation 14, okay. So that would be 50. This is so scary. Speed's going down, altitude down, nose going up. What up, Mini? All right, let's get our descent stuff going on. So that'll be 200 and altitude 150 and 100 and trans alt would be 65. Let's get some weather reports. TNCM METAR. We have VFR conditions. That's not bad. Wind is 060 at 12 knots. So we'll be having a slight crosswind. Few clouds, 2,000 broken, 4,000. Plus 30 degrees. QNH 1019. So that'll be 30 and then 1019. It's very, very important that we have the correct QNH when having RNAV. Otherwise we're fucked. Our estimated winds 146 at 200, 146, 11 knots, and 102, 20 knots, and 100, no, 084 at 26 knots. There we go. We'll execute that. So we're expending 12 knots. Pretty short one ray. I'll probably do well, let's see here. Approach. Flaps 30. That will be giving us 156, 144. I'll probably go with flaps 30 because of the wind. So let's do a flaps 30 landing. 151. And let's go to our minimums again. Minimum descent altitude, that will be 686. That will be a radial. For a non-precision approach. .686. All right. We'll be starting our descent. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll be starting our descent into Princess Juliana Airport in maximum 2 minutes. So we will be having some clouds going down here, so please fasten your seatbelts when the light comes on, and I'll be getting you on the ground as fast as possible. Thank you for flying Delta. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking. We'll be starting our descent into Princess Juliana Airport in maximum 2 minutes. So we will be having some clouds going down here, so please fasten your seatbelts when the light comes on, and I'll be getting you on the ground as fast as possible. Thank you for flying Delta. Okay, we're gonna give them seatbelts immediately because we're gonna go through a thick cloud layer. Wait a minute, do you use your own speech? I do, cheers. And we will be going down through the clouds. And it's
Ladies and
cold.
gentlemen, the seatbelt sign is now turned on.
-9.
So it's time to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelt.
We'll be having anti-ice on. And we are descending. So, let's do descent checklists. Recall.
To assist with customs at our
Checked.
destination, flight attendants will begin
Auto
handing out
brake.
forms momentarily. Please review and complete these forms and keep them with you
3.
for presentation upon arrival.
Landing data, VREF minimums. Ref minimums. Approach briefing completed. Not yet. Not yet. You're right, Mikkel, it's pretty damn cloudy here. Ja, 7 fejlen, og holy shit, jeg ryster lol. Det er længe siden. What's your approach speed, Mikkel? We are starting a descent now, so we'll be landing in around half an hour. $180. Woo-hoo-hoo. Gotta be excited to see if you can actually stop. How the hell did a little bit of gasoline, jet fuel, get into the center tank? That's weird. Descent spillover? Apparently. I don't know. Mujovic 69, no, I'm not a jet pilot. The circuit breakers actually, no, they're not. They are not. Nej, det er ikke Mujovic. Holy shit. It's such an annoying clouds because it's like these thin ass clouds that's just blocking the vision. If you want to have clouds, make real clouds. How did it go, Mikkel? You became so silent. Oh yeah, let's set the Q&H already. 10:19. We need a tiny bit of drag. Just a little bit. To catch up. There we go. It's aiming for 288. As long as we can get those below those low altitude clouds, because that is really annoying. I mean high altitude cloud. Go around. There was someone lining up right in front of me. Were they not speaking on the radio maybe? GG. Did you announce your finals? Announced 10 and 5. Freaking hell. Write him a private message. Whisper him and ask him what the hell he's doing. His name is TVA for he's Brendan Fitzgerald. It was an A320neo. He's going to Florida. He's going back actually. Back to where we came from. Jacksonville, Florida. Oh well, almost. Hallo igen, Jester. Så jeg tænkte, det var sødt. Han bare holdt og ventede mig. Det gjorde han så ikke. Alright. We're out of the clouds. Hello. Alright, we don't need that speed brake anymore. What? Oh, it's fine. It's fine. Alright, terrain radar can come on. Airport can go off. We have a 2600. And that's why you should be above 2600. As long as we're in Navaki at 2600, it's fine. Men havde nok lavet go-around uanset hvad. TBH var ret højt, og da jeg kom over land, jord, var jeg endnu højere. Det var lidt som om flyet ikke ville ned. Chichi. Well, I'm coming up on the... You know, I got 40 nautical miles to the 20 nautical mile fix. It's gonna be exciting. First landing here at Princess Juliana ever. In a jet. Fandt også ud af, at Hollands hester på midten af banen. What the hell are they doing? Do you have multiplayer airplanes on, Mikkel? Or you only have the VATSIM planes? Because I disabled all the multiplayer airplanes, so I can only see the VATSIM ones. Ah, it's only Microsoft who has that kind of multiplayer. Okay. So the airplanes you're seeing, are they only VATSIM or they're just everybody? So it is VATSIM. Jesus Christ. What are they doing? Oh, here comes the asshole. Here's the guy that messed up your stuff. This is him. On a family get together, I guess. We should be able to see him when he fly by us. What? When he fly by us. Let's introduce some speed brake now. Because it's almost there. Coming on 10,000, let's turn on the landing light. Let's just do the runway lights already. So they're already on when we go down. Aiming for 204 knots, I think. Hey, 250. $204 at Avaki, that sounds way too much. Or what, Lesnar? I would say 190 here. There we got you, Mr. Concorde. See, it's gonna overshoot. Not above, we'll be exactly at 2600.
We have begun our final descent into your destination. Flight attendants will be passing through the cabin to collect any trash one final time. Please ensure tray tables are stowed and seats are in the full upright position. Please also store any carry-on items either in the seat back pocket or under the seat in front of you.
Let me just cross-check here, 2600 Avaki, yeah, correct. Let's get our heading straight. Let's read our go-around, if ever. Missed approached. Climb right, turn to 4000 direct on bed and hold, or as directed by ATC, okay. That is already there, on beds. Oh yeah, here comes the clouds you were talking about, Miguel. Oh, it's 24 degrees, no chance of icing, which is good. Once we hit Avaki, I'm gonna start the recording software so we can get our landing. So we can replay it. Hello, Fröman, welcome. It's gonna be awesome. Just note to self, remember to disconnect from VATSIM before replaying. 6.5 standard pressure. We will go to HBA. Landing checklist. Speed brake on, landing gear down, flaps, green light. That's not yet. Approach, altimeter, that's now. Altimeter set. What is the minimus? Winglet equipped caution. Observe additional operational procedures / limitations. Oh well. What do we have here? Someone that is on a collision course with us. Not Miguel. Princess Juliana traffic, Delta 2844 at 5,000. On the Avaki Arnav approach for runway 10. Princess Juliana traffic. That is some low clouds. Let's go. Well, let's not do anything. Decel is in a moment. We'll go on to 119 and then we'll take flaps. Oh, we can actually take flaps 1 now. Let's take flap 1.
Traffic.
Uh-oh.
Fly.
Juliana traffic, Papa Romeo Delta, Byron GTA, and then heading 290, heading maintain 4,000.
Flaps up.
Clear of conflict.
All right. What an idiot. All right, we need to go down now. Let's get some drag. So let's go flaps 1 again. What an idiot. What a goddamn idiot. That's the guy who made me go around. So yeah. We got a traffic. That was nice. Good job, idiot. Princess Juliana traffic, Delta 284 for 10 miles final for runway 10. Princess Juliana traffic.
Speedback Concord 9, vacated runway 10, Princess Juliana.
Fuck, we're way too fast. And way too high. Let's put it down to 1,000. And then take flaps 5. Flap 5, speed checked. For some drag. We're catching up now. It's pretty good.
Radio altimeter.
What radio altimeter? Should it not be? It should be radio altimeter. Right? Radio for non-precision. Or is it the other way around? Shit. Can't remember. Okay. No more speed brake. Speed brake armed. 175. And flaps 15. Gear down, flaps 15. Let's go down to just above our minimums, 800. Yeah, but radio altimeter is for non-precision approaches, right? This is not correct, is it? It is. Alright.
1,000.
Checked. Laps 25. Laps 30. Set the speed knob. Go on speed. Disconnect autopilot. Oh yeah, that's what. It's the other way around. Yeah, Doc. Thank you. That's why it warned me. Now we're not just gonna stall. Oh, well, it'll be perfect on the poppy. No worries. A little slow, though. Princess Juliana traffic Delta 2844. We are on a 4 miles final, short final, runway 10.
500.
Checked.
Approaching sync rates.
Whoa.
Sync rate minimums.
Continue.
100. Sync rate. 20. 10.
Woo! Smile! Butter! Sync rate. 80 knots versus normals. I was a little late.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached our destination. The local time is 5:13 p.m. and it's currently about 30 degrees Celsius. You can now use your mobile devices. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins as items may have shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us and we hope to see you again soon.
That's why it warned me with a radio altimeter. Well, it should have been a go-around when I get the sink rate. God, what the hell? Princess Juliana traffic, Delta 2844 is taxiing on the runway. We'll be leaving on Echo. Radio only for ILS Cat 2 and 3, Barrow for everything else. Okay. It looks crazy fast out from the ground. Well, my approach speed was a little high, but it was fine. My touchdown speed was perfect, and I botted it. And I forgot the replay. Oh my god! I forgot to stop the replay. No! Gee fucking gee. I was coming down around 160 or something like that. Oh, I didn't even put them in engine continuous, GG. So much for checklists. That's Foxtrot. Here's Echo. There's Mikkel. Yes, it does fax. Så vil jeg se, jeg tror, jeg skal prøve at flyve lidt på de øer der, og måske USA. Haha, godnat så. Where's the Alpha terminal? Let's request follow me car. Not make it. Where's my follow me car? 37 seconds. I'm lost. Oh, this is the Alpha terminal. What did I choose? I'm lost. It's here, Alpha 1. It's right here, I think. How many FPS? Around 37 to 40. Hey, here's the follow me car. He's gonna guide me in there. Okay. I don't know what the hell that guy's doing. Fuck off. Engine cool down, spool down. APU bleed. Engine cut off. There we go. Parked a bit too far. What are you talking about? And
The boarding requested.
Anti-collision light off. Landing light should have come off for a long time ago. Endte med i alt 50 tons, det er ikke så slemt. Du må lige skaffe dig noget CSLS her, det her livery, som ikke er nice. Alright guys. Guys and girls. That was it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed the flight. I enjoyed it. That was a funny approach. Scary but funny.
Starting.
See you on something. Bad jetway data. You won't see past you. Okay. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Vi ses lige pludselig. Hej.